department on this point so that I can have a second bite when the minister comes.
The whole city boards, so we've written to her about that.
No, I thank your proactiveness, Chair, but I am going to use my 15 minutes to engage with the department on this point so that I can have a second bite when the minister comes. DG, have you made appointments of board chairpersons of sitters?
Yeah, Honorable Lonzi, we also addressed that part that...
No, Chair. I think, Chair,
no, hold on, legally.
it's going to be a problem, Chair, if you are not going to allow me to use my 15 minutes in the manner that I want to use it, Chair.
No,
I hope you have paused my time.
No, yeah, but we also have a legislative prerogative to assist one another. The DG will not know. So if you ask him a question...
But you are answering for him, Chair.
No, on the legislative...
But he's here. You can't say the DG will not know. He must say to me, I don't know.
No problem.
And then I move. Now you are becoming his lawyer.
No, Honorable Lonzi. The DG does not appoint. Members...
Chairperson, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the DG.
Honorable Lonzi.
But I don't understand, Chair.
No,
I'm asking the DG, have you made board appointments of sitters?
He can't make it, and I'm trying to assist
But he can answer for himself. He's here. Why are you protecting him?
Members wanted to ask that.
Chairperson, why are you protecting him? He's here. He can speak.
Not protecting him.
He understands English.
No,
he can simply say no.
Honorable Lonzi, you see, we're not going to do that. Because it's like you want the DG to answer something that is he's
why
not
are you talking on behalf of
he's
the
not
DG?
Legislated.
Why is he not saying I'm not legislated?
You are using the committee's time to ask.
No, I'm using Parliament's time as a member of Parliament.
No, Honorable Lonzi.
Chair, I am going to ask the DG this question.
Honorable Lonzi.
The DG must be the one that says. The DG must be the one that says I can't answer that question.
You are forcing
no, if there must be force, there must be force. Because I don't understand why you are protecting the DG.
No, I'm not.
The DG can answer for himself. He's here. If I was asking maybe the minister, then your intervention was going to make sense to say, Honorable Lonzi, the minister is not here. Therefore, you can't direct questions to the minister. But the DG is right here.
No.
The DG can say, Honorable Lonzi, I don't have the answers to that.
No.
And then I move on to the next question.
No.
But why do you want to protect him? He's here. He can put on his microphone.
No problem.
I'm asking him a question.
Listen.
DG, as the DG of Higher Education, have you made board appointments to sitters? He can just say no. I move on to my next question.
Yeah.
Or you can say yes. But now you're becoming his lawyer.
No.
Give me 45 seconds and I will show you how me and my clients...
On to my next question.
Yeah.
Or you can say yes. But now you're becoming his lawyer.
No. I'm telling you, at the beginning of the meeting, members addressed that issue. And we have agreed on how we are going to proceed with it. So you can't come after. We have agreed here and want to change that. That's the point.
No, you're not my caucus, Chairperson.
No, it's not a caucus.
I'm an individual member of Parliament.
I'm now going to...
I've got 15 minutes.
No.
I've got 15 minutes.
Well,
I can use my 15 minutes the way.
No, you're not going to do that.
No, I'm not going to. Why are you protecting the DG?
No, it's like asking Anela, why did you write the letter? You can't because Anela...
Why is the DG not speaking for himself?
No, listen.
Why are you speaking for the DG?
You see, Honorable Lonzi, my man, you are asking, it's like asking Honorable Ngubane, why did you write the letter? He can't, it's the chairperson of the committee.
But if Honorable Ngubane is here, he must answer for himself.
No, you are asking the wrong person.
Why?
We have agreed on it here.
No, I'm not your caucus. I'm a member,
caucus.
I'm an independent member of Parliament.
Yeah.
If you, as the chairperson, have agreed you are going to allocate me 15 minutes as a member of Parliament, I am going to utilize my 15 minutes the way I want to utilize them. I'm not disrespecting anyone. I'm asking the DG a simple question, which the DG is more than capable of responding to. But you are jumping to say, no, the DG can't answer that question. But the DG is here. He can tell me, DG, DG, have you made board appointments of sitters? He can say no, I move on to the next question. He can say yes, I move on to the next question. But you can't say you can't ask the DG that. If I want to, I can say, DG, why are you wearing a purple tie today? I mean, I can ask him anything that I want to ask him. As long as I'm not contravening parliamentary rules, I'm not disrespecting him, I'm not doing anything wrong. DG, why are you carrying a brown bag? I can ask him anything.
Honorable,
it's my 15 minutes.
Honorable.
No, thanks, Chair. I think we Honorable Loans is need to be assisted on this matter to say the one who does the appointment is the minister, and we have agreed as the whole committee, because now I started on that question when I get here. I raised my hand and I said DG must give us information because he has the information at his disposal. But because it is the powers and prerogative of the minister to appoint board of sitters, and we leave it like that to say that we'll have the meeting with the minister, and the minister will give us information, and we'll ask questions based on what she will give us. Then we had move on that note. It's just that, Chair, I think the DG called for this question again, because on his response, he cited the process
Exactly
of appointing the board members and what they've done. Because you saw me raising my hand after I've spoken, because I saw that and said that the DG now is throwing the water on his way, because saying that he's telling us that he was part of the process of appointing
Exactly
the board members. But we have agreed, and let's have what we have agreed on, because as the committee, if we're dealing with the matter, we have to make sure that we reach a consensus so that we'll move on and have a smooth meeting going forward.
I've got 15 minutes and I'm going to utilize the chair the way I want to utilize it.
No problem. But
thanks. Please allocate me my 15 minutes and don't want to tell me what I must ask and what I must not ask.
You said you are a member of parliament. We are in parliament here.
Yes.
A member has called a point of order and I've given him. You are now speaking. What is
All
the
right,
rule
no
saying?
problem,
You must
Chair.
allow us.
No, I will allow you.
Yeah,
Please
the
allow
member
me
is
as well.
correctly telling you that the person who appoints is the minister. We have agreed on it. These members had plenty of questions on that day. And we said they must not ask it, we will ask it to the minister, to the person who appoints. The DG, I saw you, the DG was giving a process that they would have followed as the department in helping the minister to get to the decision. But they don't appoint. So they will say, Minister, we have vetted 50 people. Here are the names of those who had applied. So that does not contravene the fact that they still don't appoint. It's the minister who must respond to that part of the issues. And these members, they wanted to raise those issues. We have agreed. They raised 1, 2, 3, about 4 of them raised this thing that we want to do these things, and we have agreed that as this committee today, we are going to write to the minister, and we have done so. And therefore, asking a wrong person a question about something that does not fall within their purview will not assist any of us. In fact, you are now forcing us to even suggest that it's some sort of populist behavior that we want to do, especially when this team has agreed today that we're not going to do it. So please continue to ask on the DUJA or any other question, except I have a responsibility to protect both yourselves and those who appear before here when you ask them questions that are not related to their scope of work.
It's not true.
No, wait. No, it's my job.
It's not true.
My responsibility.
I'm not you can't tell me the board appointments of...
If you're over 50 in Canada, you really need to hear this. While you're alive in Canada, our government provides benefits if you lose your job, become disabled, even when you retire. But when you
can't tell me the board appointments of sitters is not in the scope of the DG.
I'm going to ask you to leave our meeting.
No. If you want to protect, if you are here, Chair,
you are pushing me
to protect the corruption of sitters, the DG must tell us.
Yeah, please leave
We
our
must keep
meeting.
quiet as South Africans.
Chairperson.
When you've got a minister
what's
that
the
has
point?
appointed
Yeah.
the son
Yeah,
of
that's
Gwede Mantashe in the board, and we must not ask him. You must come and be a bodyguard of the
that's the
DG.
minister.
No, I'm asking the department. He's the DG.
No, yes, a point of order.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. You know you cannot be subjected to
Yeah.
this cat and mouse chase. I would plead with you as the chairperson of this committee to maintain the decorum of this meeting, but also respect the resolutions that we have came to as a committee. If needs arise, then we should not be part of this meeting. If we are going to sit in a meeting, resolve on certain issues, other members arrive late, they would want us to deviate from it. And it's not that we are afraid to engage on the issues of boards. It's not that we are afraid. And it's not that we are also happy with how the boards were handled. But we have agreed that there will be a session where the minister will have to come and take responsibility of her actions. That's how we have resolved on the matter. And I'll plead with you, Chairperson, to maintain that resolution that we have came to a conclusion on. Thank you very much.
No, thanks. Honorable Loans, I'm going to give you the last chance to ask questions that are not related, that are related to people who can answer it. And if you can't, and you want to continue to do it, I'm going to ask you nicely to please leave our meeting because you are not, you
No,
don't want
we'll
to.
take it
No, I'm
up
still
with
speaking.
Parliament.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm still speaking. You are continuing.
No problem. You also interrupt me when I speak, Chair. But you can finish so that I can have my 15 minutes.
No, I'm done.
DG, are you aware of the appointments of boards in the sitters?
Your DG will not answer that question.
I'm not asking him if he has appointed them. I'm asking him, is he aware? He's the DG of higher education. You said you said he doesn't appoint, no problem. I'm not asking him if he has appointed. I'm saying, are you aware, as the Director General of Higher Education, of appointments of board chairpersons of sitters?
Yeah. DG won't answer that question. Two members have already told you that we have resolved there. We're going to deal with the issues. They've told you no one is afraid of engaging there. So we're going to get to that part. Are you going to ask related questions to this thing or not?
DG, are you aware that the son of Gwede Mantashe has been appointed as one of the chairpersons of the sitter boards?
Yeah, Honorable Cesar.
Chairperson, could you please assist the committee, because now we're going to lose confidence in you as the chairperson of this session or this committee. Now the meeting is degenerating, you know, and some of us would rather be doing other work of Parliament and other work of the organization that deployed us here. Could you please ensure that you take the House back to order? We are really degenerating and we do not want to see this.
Thank you very much, Honorable Khabo. Yes.
No, thank you very much, Chairperson. Thanks for the opportune moment.
No, I've not finished my 15 minutes, Chair. You are going to have to kick me out here. I'm going to utilize my 15 minutes. Yeah. When other members are using their 15 minutes, I keep quiet. Don't disrupt anyone. People were asking questions here to these people. You even come in and say, no, but that's something for the legal. But you don't stop them from asking the question. You are shielding these people. Why? Why can't the DG say it himself? Why must you be the lawyer of the DG? Why must you be the spokesperson of the department?
Yeah,
I've got 15 minutes.
I've asked you to leave
I've got
our
15
meeting.
minutes.
No, I've asked you to leave our meeting.
DG,
And
are you aware that the son of Gwede Mantashe has been appointed as one of the chairs of the sitter boards?
I am going to ask security to escort you out
DG,
because you are now disrupting our meetings.
DG,
Order, Chair.
No, it's fine. I've asked.
DG.
I'm waiting for security to come.
we're not going to come here to protect the department.
Fine.
These are skills authorities. We're sitting with almost half of the population of young people in South Africa. They are unemployed. At least 2.5 million of those people are NEET.
You know, we cannot
they are not in education. They are not in training. And then we've got sitters that must put their family members, that must put their friends, that must put ANC members
given this honorable
to loot
member,
higher education,
or we are left
and then we're told here that we can't ask those questions.
We're not here for
We're not here to come and be bodyguards of the
stand for
department.
on issues
We're not
that
here
do
to
not
speak
hold
on behalf of the department.
cannot be
We're here
accepted.
to speak for the youth. We're here to speak for the students in South Africa. They
cannot
must
allow an honorable member
know
to
what
introduce
is
this meeting
happening
to
in the
us.
sitters, what is
refuse.
happening in the
We
boards.
must refuse
We're not
to
going to
allow
allow
this honorable
it.
member to
We're not
introduce
here
this
to protect
into
the
a second.
department. We're not here to protect the department.
We can't be given problems
I've
by
got
an
15
individual.
minutes.
We've
I
been
must
there
be
on time.
allowed
An
to
individual
utilize my 15
who comes
minutes.
late to a meeting.
I must be allowed to utilize my 15
and dictate
minutes.
the terms of operations. We can never allow that thing. We're also members of this parliament.
I will never
We're
come
also
here to
independent
protect the
members of-
department.
We're not depending
We
on the
must come
department.
here and ask
this
questions,
honorable
and
member
then
is out
these
of
people
order.
don't even
He's
respond to your
engaging on
questions.
something that is not even
Never.
part of the agenda.
Won't happen.
Why must we continue entertaining it?
Won't happen.
We're not here for people who are going to come
Won't
and trade
happen.
for likes on
It's
Facebook.
not going to
We'll
happen.
never accept that behavior and
It's not
attitude.
going to happen.
It's not as if we cannot degenerate to this level.
Not going to happen.
We can degenerate to this level.
Not-
We are both young people.
not
We
going to
can take
happen.
each other head on, toe to toe,
No
pound to
problem.
pound. We've got that energy.
No
as it-
problem. You have
But
your 15
us
minutes, I
being
have my
quiet
15
does not mean
minutes.
that we are
You have
afraid
your
of
15
it.
minutes, I have my 15 minutes.
This honorable member is wasting our
You have
time.
your 15 minutes, I have my 15
Parliamentary
minutes.
Protection Services, they have called them, I've called for them for some time.
But we are saying to you, Chairperson, if you are afraid of this honorable member, some of us were not afraid of him. We are not afraid of him. He cannot come into this
No
meeting
problem.
and
No,
reduce
no,
it into
no,
a
no,
circus.
no problem.
He comes late into the meeting. He wants to dictate the
problem.
terms of operations. He becomes
You
rowdy.
are not
We'll
going
never
to
accept that
protect the
behavior.
department for long.
He thinks that
You
he has
will
a
find
monopoly
me
of
here in
disruption.
Parliament.
Well, let's meet
You
him
will
toe to
never
toe.
run.
We'll never
I am
accept
here.
this rowdy
I am
behavior.
going to keep asking these questions.
fine. We
I'm
are
going
more
to
than
keep
ready.
holding the department
But don't
accountable.
disrupt our
If
meeting.
you are sent here
Don't
by the
disrupt our
political
meetings.
parties to come and defend
disrupt our
corruption,
meetings.
to come and defend
Don't have a
looting,
problem with
to
you.
come and defend the looting of
No, no,
sitters,
no.
the
Who said
looting
we are
of
defending
Thieves,
looting?
the looting of
don't
NSFAS,
come here
when
with
so many
allegations that
students
are
in
not
South Africa don't have accommodation, they are not receiving their allowances, so many unemployed youth, and we must come here and defend you. Never. You will find me here. Every time you
don't
come
have a
to
problem. We don't have a problem. We don't have a problem of you raising issues. We don't have a problem. We've got a problem with you disrupting meetings.
Minutes.
We've got a problem with you
Don't
disrupting
disrupt
meetings.
anyone when they are
We've got a
speaking
problem
and they
with
have their 15
behaving
minutes.
like a dictator.
You'll
We'll never
run.
allow you to do that.
You'll run.
You might have been
You
used to
will
that behavior,
find
but from
me
us,
here.
you are not going to
You
get
will
it.
find me
We are
here.
not your small boys that
You
are going
will
to run
find
around.
me
We are
here.
going to take you
You
head
will
on.
find
You
me
are
here.
disruptive.
You are going to find me here.
Come late into a
I'm not a
meeting.
bodyguard of the
Disrupt the proceedings of the
department.
meeting.
I'm not a bodyguard of the department.
You are mad. You
I'm
are
not
not
a
offended.
bodyguard.
You are not
If you are sanctioned by the ANC to come to the corruption of the people, it's the ANC. What is going on? I am not a bodyguard of the department. I'm not a bodyguard of the department. You are the one who is elected. I will never be stopped from asking questions.
Who's the
Why must I be stopped from asking questions? Why must I be stopped from asking questions?
That will be discussed in the next meeting. Now you want to abuse us. You think that you are the only champion of the poor. You think you are the only champion of the poor. Because you are now you can speak as you want. Then you must get out. You cannot abuse us. We told you we don't have a solution.
No. Fine, fine.
We are tired. You've been talking to us here. We've been wasting our time. After you tell us about the ANC meeting procedure, we will discuss the matter when the minister is here.
You don't point a finger at me. 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 PPS, can you please escort this man out?
Don't point at us. Don't point at us.
PPS, we're losing time here, PPS, please. Can you please do your job and remove the member from our meeting?
Family, I just want to talk about the issue of Lonzi, the member of EFF in Parliament, how he was treated. I think the treatment from the chair was uncalled for, and the way the chair handled the issue, it was not fair. Because you could sense that there was a rat, a rotten rat that was smelling, or there was a rehearse that was done before, or somebody told the chair, try to protect such questions because we know EFF might come with such questions. It was a disgrace because it happened in front of cameras. You know, sometimes it's always good when we see things in cameras whereby they debate and argue a certain point, or somebody's being asked a question and maybe failing to answer the question, or saying so and so will come and answer the question. It makes sense, but not when somebody chairs, who is the chair of the committee, try to block some of the questions that are being asked by members. Let's say, for instance, it was not an EFF member asking this kind of question and being blocked. It will not paint a good picture to the chair. So at some point, we have realized that EFF, when they ask questions, they touch the nerve. And when they touch the nerve, sometimes when they do that, you will see people screaming. Because uma ushaya inja, kuvuka umnikazi wayo eze azokulwa. It's what EFF are doing. Because when the chair was refusing the question, the backup he got from one of the ANC guys, it was not called for. And even when Lonzi was sent out of Parliament, the guy kept on showing that we are here to defend. He kept on arguing with Lonzi. That was the proof. No other proof than that. Because as a member of Parliament, he was now already, the chair has said, Lonzi must be removed from the committee. So every member who was there, they decided to close their mouth because already the chair has made a decision. But because the guy from the ANC wanted to show that we want to belittle you because you are from the EFF, you cannot show us this kind of flames, asking such a question that touched the nerve. But I want to say to Lonzi, keep it up and kudo to what you did. You are exposing the ANC, and they are not learning from their mistakes. They keep on doing the same mistakes when they are losing votes. Let's let them continue destroying the ANC. It is good for them. But the same people who are destroying the ANC are the same people who are going to be on the street. Because sometimes they come as cadres into certain positions. Not because they deserve to be on those positions. There's so many youth that is unemployed outside there. When we hear that Gwede Mandashe's son has been appointed to a certain position, why politicians have to push their own people, their own family, into higher positions when so many graduates are languishing on the street of South Africa? I really want to praise what EFF is doing in that parliament. I can imagine a parliament without EFF, how it will look like. And the corruption will always slide, and it will be swept under the carpet. Nobody will ever challenge it. Family, what is your opinion on what happened to Lonzi, the EFF members? Do you think that was the right thing the chair did to Lonzi? If not, please drop your opinion. With respect, Nyantanda nonke ngothando love. Let us fix our country. Kudo to EFF members. Kudo to Lonzi. Keep it up. Never be discouraged. Be strong. Bravo, bravo.